Good morning, Jane.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here this morning, Keira. Thank
Me
you so much.
too. I'm so glad you got an Instagram account so we can do this.
I set it up like 2 days ago.
Holy hell yes.
You're my very first live.
Yes.
Yes!
How fun is that?
Oh,
That's so fun.
and I just remember listening to you on Evan Carmichael's platform, and I've got to say, you touched me right to the very soul. So I cried so much, I brought my box of Kleenexes. I know you won't do it on purpose.
Well, I love tears. Tears are the way that the heart gets to expand.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
So where do you live, Jane?
I'm in Collingwood, north of Toronto, 2 hours north of Toronto.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see that Evan is here sending you love? Do you see him down there?
Yeah, that's so cool.
So are you a movement maker?
Yes.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes, I am a movement maker.
I love
and also a miracle maker.
Ooh. Do you know that today is a miracle day? Did you know that? Yeah.
Well, thank God.
Yeah. So today in my sacred tent, as I was making my YouTube video, it was like today's the day of miracles. So that you set that forward. So of course you're the miracle maker on the day of miracles. So let's create some miracles. You ready?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I am very much ready.
Me too. Me too. That's so much fun. So I want you to take a nice breath in. I want you to first feel the vibrations moving through your body. It's actually not nerves. It's like lots of excitement. So I want you to feel it's like so much fun. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to breathe in the excitement and we're going to expand it through your cells. So you're going to breathe in. And you're going to let it expand through your cells. And any place inside of you that's been playing small is going to be cleared out. No more playing small for Jane. So you're going to breathe in. Breathe the excitement, let it expand like a sun moving throughout your body. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Oh my gosh, you have so much light. This is so much fun to play in your energy. Okay, let's do one more breath and we're going to drop it all the way to the sacral. So I want you to breathe it down into the lower womb. We're going to wake up your creator. So we're going to breathe in. We're going to go all the way down into the lower belly, the space of creation, the space of magic, the space of your gifts. So this is where your gifts really come from this sacral chakra. So we're just going to start to warm them up, let them know we see them, we hear them, we feel them. And then we're going to call in our team. So I want to invite your angels and your guides. Interesting. Okay. So, do you have anyone okay, so really loudly, there's a guide named Sarah. So I'm not sure. Are you really connected to a guide named Sarah or anything of that?
Sarah?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay. Let's feel into who that is. It feels like she's a very powerful, I don't know her, but anyways, there's a guide, there's she's like a goddess of alchemy. So sure.
Oh,
Right?
that sounds really good. Perfect.
Yeah, sure. We'll bring her in. Yeah, let's bring in this divine.
I think that would be really nice visit.
Yeah, let's bring in the goddess of alchemy. I don't know Sarah, but we will know her today. So we're going to call her in into the divine light to come and be with us. And we're going to call in any of your other angels, those who are here to support this work, your message. We're going to call them in to come and sit with us, to hold this space with us. I want you to just notice your feet. If they're tingling, just saying hello, thank you. Feel this magic brewing underneath your feet. And then we're going to prep your body. We're going to just clear your ears so you can spiritually hear the divine, hear your book. We're going to pour light through your third eye, that all your gifts of seeing visions, of hearing and feeling and knowing will be brought all the way to the surface, in and through the divine light. We're going to clean our lips so we speak only what needs to be spoken. And I want you to just drop right in. Right into your heart. We're going to call your book in, this beautiful, magical book. We're going to call it in into the divine light to come and sit with us in between my heart and your heart. So I want you to just sit with me for a second. Let's watch it roll in. Yeah, you are the queen of alchemy. Did you know this about yourself?
No.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. So here's what it's showing me. And visuals, they come to us through the context of what we know, right? So it's not really the vision that means anything. It's just like, this is the context. So at
Yeah,
first
they usually use a sense of humor for me.
yeah. Okay, good. Because it's definitely rolling up in Cinderella's like carriage, right? Like that's how your book is showing up. And I'm like, okay, why is it showing up? And then it showed me, because the carriage was alchemized from a pumpkin to become a carriage, right?
That's funny. Yep.
The book is showing you, I'm coming in a carriage that actually was once a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm. I can appreciate that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, right? So, and yet, what's so beautiful is it's saying, like, I can come from the most ordinary thing, like a pumpkin, and be transformed into the carriage for a princess.
Mm-hmm. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. So now, there's something about your ability, like you have the ability to do this for people. You have the ability to take their ordinary and transform it into this, like their dreams, their wishes, their hopes, the highest vibrational possibilities. That's what this book is going to do for people, is it's going to take their ordinary and turn it into magic. Does that land for you?
Completely. Yep.
Talk to me a little bit.
Well, I call it helping them find their awesome. It's what I've been doing in my work. And yeah.
Okay. So it's right in alignment, right?
Yeah, totally. I've been done that with a lot of people. And I've tried writing, but I haven't really had that. It's been too scattered.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you something about creation. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when you walk into the forest, none of the trees are in alignment. They're not all in line. And the red flowers aren't grouped. The yellow flowers aren't grouped. Everything is chaotic.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you start to channel this book, it may possibly come through like pure chaos. And I want you to embrace that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because this is the divine creation, is it's going to feel really chaotic. Okay, so now what we get to do, though, is there's something about, I love it. Your book is just really magical. It's showing me that the pages themselves, okay, I don't know exactly how this is going to translate, so I'm just going to speak it out loud. We're going to find the dots. So it's showing me like the pages are like scratch and sniff, which they're not really. So I'm just asking, like, what does that mean? And what it is it's like the pages themselves are going to change the reader's body. So it's not so much what's being written, it's what's being intentionalized, I don't even know if that's a word, into the pages. What do you feel? What do you hear?
I hear that as being, when they read that, they're going to feel. It's going to be what they feel from doing it inside them. It may not be anything to do with the words, but the words are going to bring that feeling about inside them.
Yes. The words are a magic spell.
Yeah.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo. That feels right, right?
Yeah, and I've done that with people.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It just goes through me somehow. Yeah.
So the block has been, you can do it here. The block has been, how are you going to bring it to the book? Right? But here's...
Yeah, and I had to learn how to write. So I think I started writing a book, I think it was 7 years ago, and I ended up with like 80,000 words or something, and it was just, but but I think it was more the practice of letting a lot of stuff go, doing it that time,
Yeah.
and upping my game as a writer.
Yeah.
So
I
it
have
wasn't wasted.
I have a secret though. Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Is that you don't have to be a good writer. You
Yeah.
just have to receive the words.
Cool. Well, that helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm not a good writer. I've written a lot of books. I'm not a good writer. I just receive.
Well, I journal every day and I channel when I journal.
Yeah.
So, and those words are very different than anything I would speak.
There you go. So now we just get to bring and there's just okay, so this is the block I'm seeing. Okay, I want you to breathe in because it's like real loud in your heart. So I want you to breathe into your heart. The only block that's in the way is whatever wants to keep you small and hidden. There's something that wants to keep you small and hidden. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is we're going to hand that, we're going to figure out how we can unblock it. Let me see if we can figure this out. All right, so just stay in your heart. Okay, so what comes to my visual is a sugar cube. Like a sugar cube feels hard and it feels like it's really like firm, but the truth is that once it's put into water it just dissolves. So whatever's in the way, it feels like it's a real block, but the truth is it's very dissolvable. It can be dissolved. So we're going to move right here in your heart. Are you okay if we do some work in your heart?
Sure.
Okay, cool. So right here in your heart, what we're going to do is I want you to imagine a really beautiful warm water. Like, have you ever been to the hot springs where it's natural water from the earth? Have you ever been to hot springs?
No.
My
But it
gosh.
sounds lovely. I'm ready to go.
Okay, come to Idaho and I'll take
Yeah.
you to my favorite magical hot springs, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to paint the picture. So close your eyes and imagine that there's this beautiful rock wall on the mountain and there's this gorgeous clear water that's coming from the center of the earth over the rock wall, and it's hot. It's hot and it's warm and it's so clean. That's the water that we're going to use for your heart. So it's going to pour over the heart and it's going to soften the heart. And it's going to soften the heart. And it's going to soften the walls around the heart. And there's parts that are going to say, but these walls are here to protect me from pain. And every time I expand and get bigger, this voice says this is dangerous and it's not safe and it's going to create pain. And what we're doing is we're dissolving that belief because it's not true anymore for you, because you are the master of alchemy and you can change anything by literally the words that come from your mouth, by the movements that you make, by the breath that you take. You're that powerful. So this illusion has zero hold on you anymore. So just breathing in and letting it melt, letting it melt, letting it melt, letting it melt. I want you to just for a second witness the power that's inside of you. Breathe in and let that just land in your body. What do you see? What do you see, Jane?
It's more, I feel it. I can feel it in the very top of my head.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you feel it moving?
Getting taller.
Can you feel it moving to your toes? It's moving all the way down to your body, waking up the remembrance of who you really are.
Yeah, it feels like I'm pushing out from the top of my head, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So now I want you to place your left hand on your heart. And I want you to imagine, because Jane, if you and I were in person, I would be placing my hands on your heart. Like I would literally hold your heart, okay? So I want you to feel as though I'm holding your heart. And I want you to take a nice deep breath and feel this deep, profound love pouring through my hands into your heart. and it's going to expand this gift, the gift of alchemy, the gift that your book is literally going to change people like from straw to gold. Take a nice breath in and breathe out. What message is the book telling you right now? Because it's trying to share with you something. What do you hear, or what do you feel? What do you see?
I hear love is the answer.
Love is alchemy, right? Love is it. So right here, oh, your book wants you to know the title. So I want you to ask, what's the title of my book? I want you to hear it. It's going to come. It's going to come, and it's going to come straight to your heart, and your brain is going to want to change it, and I'm going to ask you not to. What is it? What is it?
What is the title of my book?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for being here with us in this beautiful, sacred book channeling session. And if you felt the stir in your heart that it is time for you to write your book, then I am so excited to tell you that I am going to give you my sacred creative process that allows authors to channel their books. Just click the link below in the description and you will have immediate access to learning the tools on how you will channel your book. Stay in your heart. What do you feel?
I think my brain got engaged.
Yeah, it did. So that's okay. All right. So now I want you to feel my hands, because I literally can feel you. I know that's weird, and that's fine. I'm weird.
No, that's fine.
Hold your heart. I'm holding your heart. I want you to know that this is how you're going to receive it. It's going to come straight through like this. So we're going to ask that the words will be shown to you from the top of the cover all the way down to the bottom. It's going to come straight through you. So they're starting to show me, but I want you to see it. Okay, so I want you to know it's already here. I already see it. So it's here. It's going to come right into your heart. What is the title of this book? The title is the key for you to unlock the rest of the book.
Big green and yellow on the cover, which colors?
Perfect, perfect. We're getting there. It's showing you. Okay, green and yellow. Awesome. We see them. Now, what's the biggest? There's a word right at the top that's very big. And I want you to feel it, because it's right here, right now.
I think it's awesome.
Okay, okay.
I'm not
Keep
sure.
going. Yep. Don't second guess. There's no second guessing.
And I saw something that round, like it almost looks like a round check mark or something.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Keep going. Remember, there's no right answer. There's no way you can do this wrong. You are the queen of this creation. This is your magic. You can do this when you're breathing. You can do this when you're shopping. You can do this when you're, like, this is who you are.
Mm-hmm. I'm hearing the word peace.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Happiness.
Mm-hmm.
Joy.
Mm. Okay, there's something right here. So what I'm hearing is peace, happiness, joy, and awesome, or like it's the vibrational intention that they're going to feel when they read.
I've heard like Jane's treasure or something. I don't know.
Okay. So this right here, all right. So this is like where we're starting, and I want you to see what we're doing right here is how you're going to write your book. It's going to feel super sporadic. It's going to feel like all these little pieces, but it's all going to come together. So all these things are showing up. Jane's treasures. Awesome. Peace, joy, happiness. This is all like the ingredients that we're intentionally putting into the cover of the book. So that when someone picks up that cover, what do you say?
I see it like a treasure chest.
Okay.
And it's open. And there's all these things in the
inside. There we go.
Like a pirate's, the old treasure chest.
Okay, so I'm going to speak something, and I'm not saying this is it, but sometimes when you hear the wrong thing, right, it helps stir the right thing. I'm not saying this is the wrong thing. This could be it, but this is what I'm hearing. It's something like the treasure is within you. Your dreams are alchemized by love. So there's something in this, right?
I heard the words, where is it hidden?
Ah, okay, keep tracking. So see how we're doing this right here? This is how you channel your book. It's going to come through and you're going to speak things and it's going to open up the next piece, open up the next piece. So what else is next?
I see a pirate with the patch on his eye.
Okay.
Yeah, and something about choice. It can be the pirate or something like the Cinderella, but not necessarily Cinderella, but that kind of joyous celebration. The pirate or this other version of the choice we make.
Okay, so we're going to drop right here in your heart. We're going to ask your book to come and sit with us right here between my heart and your heart. We're going to open it up. We're going to ask your book what's the most important message that wants to come to you right here, right now. The loudest thing I hear is, Jane, you can't do this wrong. You're going to do this exactly as it needs to be done. And when you wake this up, when you wake up these words, when you wake up this book, it's going to help you feel your magic all the time. And whatever pieces that have tried to keep you hidden and keep you small can no longer abide and exist within the presence of who you really are. You feel that?
Maybe that's my title, about being small.
Yeah. Because that's the thing that's kept this book in there for 7 damn years. Like no more. Right? Like no more. Sally just said something that's so powerful. She says, be whole. Be whole. Thank you, Sally. I love that. This right here, Jane, is where you unlock your treasure.
Okay. I'm hearing the treasure for the world.
Yeah. So.
But maybe that's my title, Unlocking Your Treasure.
Did you feel that roll down your body?
It actually just came out easily, actually.
Yeah, it literally just rolled down. So do you feel how easy that was?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take a nice deep breath in, let it expand. So do you have kids, Jane?
Yes, I have 2 girls.
So do you remember when they were going through a growth spurt and you bought them new shoes and then 2 weeks later they're like, oh my God.
Oh yeah.
You're like, we just bought you new shoes, right?
Yeah.
So what happens is that you have to get rid of those shoes. What are you going to do? Keep them around? right? You're not going to keep them around. So guess what? Just now, when you received that title, when you felt that come from the top of your head down to your toes, you just outgrew what other shape, whatever the shape was that said stay small. That was a shape, and you just outgrew it. It's not even here anymore. You can't even like try it on anymore.
Good.
Okay? Like it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay? And anytime your brain is like, oh my gosh, and it wants to pull you into feeling small, I want you to literally feel this. Oh, but I outgrew it. I can't even put it on. You feel that?
Yeah. It's funny because there's been a bunch of things happened in a row. I made a big decision a couple of weeks ago to sell something, and it's not easy, but I'm doing it for that reason.
Yeah. Okay, and then I want to share this message that's coming to you from your book. All right? So I want you to open your heart. Soften your heart, soften your heart, soften your heart. Okay. You are the teacher for those who are ready to expand past their smallness. You are the one that are going to help them alchemize the old into new. And you are the one that's going to unlock the treasure that has been buried their whole life. And it's going to free them. This is your work. This is your magic.
Thank you. That really resonates. It is true.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it is the truth.
Yeah, it
I've done a lot of it. And I had to go through what I went through to be able to help others, to be in their space. And I've done that enough.
Yeah. And now you're going to put it in a book so that the people who can't actually afford to work with you but can spend $20 can have their lives changed.
Yeah.
Okay? Like that lands really deep in me. Like there are so many people who need this.
Oh, I know. And I've given it away to people. But there's only so much you can do when you do it that way.
Yeah. And when you write this book, it will unlock your treasure in ways that you've never felt.
Yeah. And it's funny, the treasure in that image really resonates with me because I've built mascots and things. So things that are visual and are funny that I can build and make really resonates with me.
Yeah.
So I can see myself using that treasure chest in presentations and making it really fun.
Yeah. And visuals make sense to the cells.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you having that visual is going to unlock something inside of them, and it's going to make sense deep down. It's not going to hit here. It's going to hit here.
Yeah.
Right? So your book is pretty loud, and it's saying, we would like you to put us on the calendar, and it wants to know when the book is going to be done. So it's actually pretty this kind of energy, like, hey, we've waited, it's time. So we're going to drop into your heart, and I want you to ask, when is the completion of the writing of this book? The completion when you're like, I finished writing, what's that date?
Okay, first thing comes November 23rd.
Perfect. I love it. That's the date. Holy hell yes, you can totally do this. Right? Evan wrote his book in 5 days. We got this. Right?
Well, I don't think I can beat Evan.
But here's the thing, right? Like Evan, why did Evan write his book in 5 days? Because Evan leaned in full heart. That's it. Yeah. Right? Like all you have to do is lean in full heart, and this book's going to fly through you, and you'll be done way before November 23rd.
Okay.
Okay, the only reason why a book takes a long time is because we
Yeah.
close our hearts down and we lean in with our heads.
Well, I always have learned to, when I can best myself and do it ahead of time, I always like doing that to myself. So.
Okay, so here's my invitation, is that if you work with your angels, awesome. If you just want to call in a spiritual team, but you're going to call in your board of directors, your spiritual team, and you're going to ask them to give you 10 to 20 minutes a day, 10 to 20 minutes a day to receive your book. Okay? And you're going to go in, you're going to do the sacred creative process, clean your system, prep your body, and then open palm it. Like, what words need to come through today? What words need to come through today? And then you're just going to write. And you cannot write in chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 order. You just get to let it come through you, and then we organize it. Okay? So imagine that, let me see if I can find a good analogy. There's something about, okay, so there's like, you can't cook without the ingredients there. So this book really can't be put in order until the ingredients have been brought through. And that's what you're doing right now. Right? So right now you're receiving, and then we're able to bake the book.
And chop it up.
And chop it up.
That's what I'm thinking. That's the first thing that came to me.
Whisk it, right?
And like, you never know what you're going to throw in until you put it all in the pan. Yes.
So that's the energy for you with this book. Okay? Don't go all like structure-wise. Structure is not how you win there. Okay? It's going to be here. And I want you to just really lean in. Lean in. If you full heart this, you'll finish it so fast.
Oh, well, you've got to understand, Keira, because it's been driving me crazy. It's been sitting there for, different pieces of stuff, and it's been driving me crazy.
Yeah. And it's here. Okay? Yeah. So let's wrap it in love. We're going to hand it over to the divine. We're going to wrap you in love. We're going to wrap everyone here. We're so grateful for everyone who stayed.
Yes, so
thank
nice.
you.
Thank you, everyone.
They all gave us so much love and so many messages. Just felt everybody's love today. So huge gratitude. There's something that it wants to be wrapped in. Just really deep greens. So your book wants to be wrapped in a lot of different shades of greens, which is beautiful since that's kind of the colors that came through, green and yellow. So we're going to wrap the book in the deepest greens and the golds and the nectar colors. Wrapping it in joy, wrapping it in joy, wrapping it in love, wrapping it in joy. There we go. We're going to hand it over to the divine and ask that it will be activated, that the intention that you have for transforming people, pulling up their inner treasures, awakening and alchemizing their gifts, that all of this will be implanted into and encoded into the pages of this book, and that it will be a transformational experience of magic for you as you receive this book. So then we're handed over, and then we're going to pour light through you. Oh, interesting. So you're the light that's coming through you is coming through from the crown of your head like a Christmas tree all the way down, but then it's coming up through the soles of your feet like a cylinder. So you've got the light coming down, and you've got the light coming all the way up through the crown. And then we're going to place a soft, warm sun over your heart to keep your heart soft. This is how you're going to receive this book quickly. This is how it comes through with so much ease, is the heart gets to stay soft and you get to just lean into the heart. This is how I want you to feel like your body has expanded. It's an actual different shape now. I don't know if you can feel that specifically in your shoulders. Can you feel that?
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, it is.
One shoulder was not good in good shape.
Yeah. How does it feel right now?
Good.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
interesting. When books are stuck in us, they create pain in our bodies.
I broke my wrist a few years ago, 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and it took a long time to heal up,
Yeah. So
but it did.
I bet that as you write this book, whatever pain is in your shoulder is going to leave. Okay?
Awesome.
Yeah. So,
They really want me to do it, don't they?
yeah. Tell me get the messages through. All right. There's like one last thing before we close up. There's something to tie this up. Oh, you got it right. Your book wants to exit with the princess carriage. So we're gonna put it back in. We're gonna let it leave its royal exits. I like your book. I like its sense of humor and it's no nonsense. It's like sense of humor and no nonsense. It's like both and.
That's how I work with people.
Yeah.
They never know what's coming next, but it's fun. But it's serious. It's about making change. Like,
yes, it's like humor, joy, magic, and like let's get shit done.
totally.
It's both. It's both.
Because I believe in them. And for me, it's like turning up the volume on everybody's life, and whatever that is.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jane, this was magical.
I'll say.
Yeah, I'm excited for you.
I can't believe I'm putting a pirate's treasure chest on the front of my book.
Girl, you know what? This is what changes people's lives when we do things differently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When the cover speaks to their soul, they are change.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So beautiful. Jane, take a nice breath in with me. I'm wrapping you in so much love. So grateful to spend time in your magical energy. You're just magical. I'm so excited for you.
So am I. And I'm excited to work with you, Keira, because this is really cool. Thank you.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll send you a message afterwards, and I really want you to stay in this space that we created. And anytime you get out of this space, can you please DM me?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm giving that over here to you, okay? Like, awesome. Here's your ticket.
I appreciate it.
Here's your ticket, okay?
No excuses.
Don't let yourself think the old shoes are going to fit again, because they can't.
Yeah. Well, I have some old shoes. Maybe I'll just throw some out today. That'll remind me.
Get some out, right? Throw those shoes out.
Every day. You know what? To remind me every day I'm going to throw something out.
There you go. I like it. That feels good.
Well, that will keep me on track.
Yeah. Yep. And if you feel like you want to slip back into being small, just send me a DM that literally says, I feel small, and I'll remind you who you are.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my honor.
Oh, Keira, you're amazing.
This is so much fun. All right, here's what I want you to do right now. I want you to drink some water. I want you, if you have 5 minutes, to go put your feet to the earth, and you need to ground in, okay? Because we just went way up high, and we got to come back in and be humans for whatever is left on your schedule today, okay? All right, beautiful work. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.
Go on. Yes, thank you.
Guys. If you loved this video, then I invite you to come over with me right here and watch a few more of my book channeling sessions. Join me as I sit with authors and we channel through books that are here to transform humanity. I think you're going to love them.